I've never taught him a lesson. So much so that he forgot. I am a strict mother.
Xiaowu, how is it? Are you hurt anywhere?
By Jinyu, what the hell is wrong with you today?
Zhou. Look at Xiaowu and Jinyu. I feel like that dream we never fulfilled back then has finally come true in them.
Yeah. In our lives, our marriages were unhappy. So we have to let the kids be happy. This kid Jinyu, though he can be naughty sometimes, he's obedient when it counts.
Isn't that the young master of the Bai family?
Why did he bring a beggar in?
Mom, I don't want to marry Lu Wu. And Anne and I are true love.
Jinyu. Maybe I should just go. Don't make Auntie angry.
Don't be scared. Mom loves me the most. She'll let us be together.
Jinyu. Today is your engagement to Lu Wu. I hope you can sober up.
Mom, you don't understand. And Anne is nothing like those high society girls like Lu Wu. Not at all. I'll only be happy with her.
By Jinyu. How can you insult me like this?
I'm sorry, Miss Lu. It's all my fault. I give Jinyu up to you.
Shut up. How dare you say you'll give him to me?
Lu Wu, don't bully Anne.
Xiaowu, are you okay? Let Mom see.
By Jinyu, what the hell is wrong with you today?
I'm not crazy. And Anne and I are true love.
Then what about Xiao Wu? Your engagement party with her. And you make a scene like this? How is she supposed to handle it?
Mom, you just don't get it. And Anne is different.
I've never taught him a lesson. So much so that he forgot. I am a strict mother. Some personal matters we'll discuss when we get home.
Zhou. Jinyu has his own thoughts. We can just sit down and talk. No need to get physical.
Don't worry, I will make this right, for you and Xiao Wu. I have some family matters to deal with today. I'm sorry, but this engagement ceremony has to be cancelled. I hope you understand. I'll arrange cars to take everyone back shortly. After I settle my personal affairs, I'll apologize to everyone properly.
Mom, you could have let me get engaged to Anne.
You just had to embarrass us in front of all the uncles and elders, to the fullest. 3 o'clock this afternoon, I'll be at Binjiang number 3, 4th floor. You come meet me.
Mom.
I, Bai Zhou, have only regretted 2 things in my life. One was marrying Song Tingsheng, and the other is right now. That I gave birth to such an idiot, and raised him all this way.
Just talk nicely to Jinyu. The 2 kids just don't have a fate to be together. It's our fault as adults too. Don't get angry at the kid.
Tian, you don't have to make excuses for me. If he didn't want to get engaged, he had plenty of time to tell me. Why wait until the engagement party to humiliate me in front of the whole town's elite? This, I will make sure to get to the bottom of it. Don't worry, Xiao Wu.
Auntie Bai. Please don't be too angry. Jinyu and I may not be husband and wife, but we can still be friends.
Whatever it is, we can talk about it within the family. Why drag outsiders into this? Mom.
I'm wondering, are you really my own son? I can accept you not being smart. But you've forgotten your basic manners.
Ma'am, how can you talk about your own child like that?
Miss Anne, I'm disciplining my own son. I'm disciplining my own son, so please, as an outsider, don't interrupt.
Mom. If you're mad, take it out on me. Don't go after Anand.
Jinyu. Come here. Closer.
Mom. I know you're angry, but
Ma'am.
why, Mom?
This slap is on behalf of your Auntie Tang. You ate and slept at her house when you were little. Whatever Lu Wu had, she made sure you had too. When you were sick in the hospital, she stayed up day and night, taking care of you for 3 days straight. And now you do something so heartless? Have you ever thought how heartbroken your auntie will be? This slap is on behalf of Xiao Wu. You've known each other for over 20 years. You almost failed a course in college, and Xiao Wu stayed up late tutoring you. Even if you can't be husband and wife, you should still be friends. Not only did you embarrass him in public, you even hit him. How could you do that?
Lu Wu is just putting on a show, acting nice in front of you. You have no idea how she treats Anand behind your back.
What nonsense are you talking about? I don't even know this Anand.
You don't know her? Anand is the employee you unfairly laid off.
I'm the general manager of the group. I handle hundreds of things every day. How could I possibly remember every low-level employee I let go? Not all of them, no.
Miss Lu, on the day I left, I came to see you myself, but you had security throw me out. How could you not remember?
Exactly, Lu Wu, you just saw that I like Anand, so you deliberately abused your power to get back at her. Mom, why are you hitting me again?
This slap is your filial duty, suffered on my behalf. A son's misdeeds are the mother's fault. For you to behave so rudely, it's because I haven't taught you well. You have no manners, because I've been remiss in raising you. I've been too lenient with you all these years, making you forget who you are, forget who puts food on your table.
I knew my dad was right, you don't understand feelings at all. A woman like you, no wonder my dad fell for someone else back then.
By Jinyu. Is this how you talk to the mother who raised you? Don't you have any conscience?
This son of mine, and his useless father, they're exactly the same, by Jinyu. I'm asking you one last time. Are you sure you want to be with this, Miss Anne?
Yes. I, by Jinyu, will only marry Anand in this life.
Very well. As your biological mother, the girl you choose, I should get to know her first. This is what I had my assistant look into, all the information. Miss Anne, if you'll forgive my saying so, your past, I really can't approve of it. Whether as a mother, or as the chairwoman of the Bai group, there's no way I can accept a woman who had an abortion at 19, has a shady past, and has been to prison, into the Bai family.
Mrs. Bai, how can you humiliate me like this?
Humiliate? Just stating the things you've done with your own hands, out loud, that's humiliation?
Mom, I know all about Anand's past, but I don't care. She's an innocent girl. Those things in the past, they were just…
I'm not interested in her motives. I'll ask you one last time. Do you insist on being with her?
Yes.
Since you've chosen, I agree to you and Anand being together. But, call lawyer Zhang here now.
Yes, President Bai.
Aren't you close with your father? We're officially dissolving the mother-son relationship. All these years, behind my back, in secret, you've been meeting with your good-for-nothing father often. It seems you two have a very close bond. Far more than with me, your mother. Since your heart is already over there, you don't value being a Bai, then you don't need to carry the name Bai. From this second on, you'll take your father's surname, Song.
Jojo, Jinyu, this kid, he's been bewitched by that woman, just a moment of folly. Give him another chance.
Tiantian, don't. Lawyer Zhang. Give it to him. Let him see clearly.
Does it have to be signed now?
President Bai instructed. It must be signed today.
Ma'am, how can you be so heartless? Brother Jinyu is your own son. You raised him for 24 years, and just for status, you want to destroy him. How heartbroken he'll be. Can you bear to see him leave this family and be homeless?
Miss Anne. You're not even married into the family yet, and you're already trying to run things. Reaching out your hands so far, isn't that a bit premature? Tiantian. Look. Now, for a strange woman he just met a few days ago, he's making a scene like that. If I were to entrust, if I were to let you take over the fortune I've built over a lifetime, a person like you, I'd die in my hospital bed and still not be able to rest in peace.
Mom?
To have a peaceful old age, we should cut ties as soon as possible. Completely. Then I might live a few more years.
I don't care about your money. What else do you have besides money? Are you satisfied now? Annan, let's go. I can't stand to be in this place another second.
Wait a moment.
What? Surprised I signed so quickly? Didn't expect me to have such backbone? Chairman Bai, are you having regrets now?
You're overthinking it. I'm just kindly reminding you, since you've gone back to your roots, taken the surname Song, and met your dear father, tell him to quickly pay back the money he owes me.
What money?
The money you secretly gave him over the years, every penny. It all came from Bai's accounts. I've already had the finance department audit it. The total is not small. If he doesn't repay on time, as the creditor, I have the right to directly sue Song Tingsheng.
Fine. You go ahead and live with your money for the rest of your life. I'll get the money from my dad tomorrow and pay you back.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that.
Aunt Bai, I have some water first.
24 years. I've carefully raised him for so many years. I never expected him to become someone great. I only hoped he'd have a normal worldview, be able to tell good from evil and beauty from ugliness. But he really is just like his biological father. Utterly disappointing.
Aunt Bai, don't be too upset. Jinyu is completely bewitched by that woman now. Once he suffers out there, he'll slowly come to understand your good intentions.
Understand? He understands full well. He's emboldened. He's convinced that I only have him as my son. He expects me to eventually soften and bow to him first. But what I fear least in life is threats. Those old foxes in business, they can't threaten me. My own son won't either.
I watched him grow up. He was such a good kid. How, in the blink of an eye, did he become this heartless person?
Maybe. This time Jinyu really has fallen for that Annan.
Fallen for her? He's not just after a woman. No. He's using this to spite me for his father.
These photos. Jinyu, in this past year, has actually been meeting Song Tingsheng in secret this many times.
It's more than just meeting. The father and son even went on a trip behind my back. They thought they kept it perfectly hidden, but actually which day they bought the tickets, which train they took, even which car and seat number, I know it all clearly.
Aunt Bai, since you even know the ticket information, why didn't you stop him?
I was waiting for him to come to his senses. But now he's all cozy with his father, completely forgetting how Song Tingsheng treated us back then. He forgot that Song Tingsheng was a compulsive gambler, gambling away all our savings. Forgot that bastard brought his mistress into our home, and flaunted it right in front of us, showing off and lording it over us. Do you have any idea how hard that was for me?
Back then, if you hadn't gritted your teeth and held on, this family would have fallen apart long ago.
Back when I started the business with Song Tingsheng, his project failed, and he was drowning in debt. When the creditors came knocking, he just hid and played the coward. If I hadn't taken over his company, working day and night to fill that hole, he wouldn't even be alive today, let alone play the doting father in front of Jinyu. Since I took over that mess, I will never allow those parasites to keep sucking the blood out of this company. Back then, Song Tingsheng stuffed the company with so many freeloading relatives, second uncle, third aunt, big cousin. Those people, besides lining their own pockets, couldn't do a thing. The first thing I did in my sweeping reforms was to personally hand termination letters to all those useless good-for-nothings.
Those people probably started hating Aunt Bai back then.
There are plenty of people who hate me. Who do they think they are? Tian, do you still remember when I first took charge, the looks the Song relatives gave me?
How could I forget? Those people eat your food, live in your house, and behind your back, they call you a cold-blooded witch.
Yeah, back then I thought, after all, they're family. They embezzled money, the money they stole. I didn't even sue them, I even held back from calling the police. Isn't that tolerance enough?
You did more than enough, but what happened? These lazy freeloaders actually developed a sense of superiority.
A man's heart is insatiable as a snake trying to swallow an elephant. When those people saw I had grown the company, they actually went crying to Song Tingsheng every day, urging him to divorce me. They were playing a clever game, thinking that once I was out of the picture, he could bring those parasites back in again.
Uncle Song didn't understand their intentions at all. Their intentions?
He has always been indecisive, easily swayed like cotton. He even came to discuss with me about bringing those parasites back to key positions. From that moment, I knew Song Ting-sheng is fundamentally unreliable. If the company were put back in his hands, all my hard work over those years would probably go down the drain.
So that's why you decided to completely sideline him.
There's no way I'd do something that stupid. That half year. How long did you and I plan in secret?
Over half a year. That was a living hell. On one hand, having to guard against him, on the other, working behind the scenes.
Behind his back, I slowly bought up scattered shares, secretly transferred core projects, one by one, poached his management team. That half year, I went out every day to drum up business myself, schmoozing with a bunch of pot-bellied men at social events, drinking day and night until I had a gastric hemorrhage, and was taken away by an ambulance. Only then did I manage to fight my way out of that pack of men, firmly grasping the core upstream and downstream relationships. When I was drinking so much I got a stomach bleed, what was Song Ting-sheng doing?
He was with his poor relatives living it up at a 5-star hotel. He called it PR for the company, but really, he was just blowing the money you worked so hard for.
Yeah, not only was he living it up, he also thought I, his plain wife, only cared about work and that it put too much pressure on him as a man. So he found his so-called true love outside.
Auntie, how does he have the nerve to say that?
Not only did he say it, he brought that true love to my door and confronted me. I'd been waiting for that day for a long time too. That was the moment I showed my cards.
By Joe, we were married, so I don't want to make this ugly. You're too domineering. All work, no family. Step down from the board. Let me handle the company. I'll save you some face.
Miss Bai, since Ting-sheng doesn't love you anymore, please step out of our love. Let us be together.
So, you want money, and you want a person.
The one not loved is the third wheel. Miss Bai, you should understand that.
I still haven't forgotten that girl standing in front of me saying, the one not loved is the third wheel.
So you, in turn, took the evidence you'd been preparing for months and threw it in her face.
I'd been waiting for that day for a long time. I divorced Song Ting-sheng that same day. The divorce agreement went fast. I took all of Bai's core assets and cash flow. In the end, I only left Song Ting-sheng a shell company that had already been hollowed out.
I remember Song Ting-sheng thought he got a great deal at the time. He went around bragging that he saved his empire.
Yeah. That day he brought that true love, proudly handed Jinyu to me, and said, we were married, so I don't want you to be too lonely in the future. Take our son. He'll be company. With your personality, it won't be easy to find someone else.
How could he be like that?
He thought our son was a burden, that he'd hold me back from remarrying. With Jinyu, I immediately changed his last name. The name by Jinyu didn't wait a single day before it appeared on the household register.
By Joe, why did all the core technical staff quit today? And those big clients canceled their contracts too.
Mr. Song, they don't belong to this company. They only belong to whoever brings them profit.
Mr. Song, have fun with your shell company. We're starting a new venture with Miss Bai.
After I started my own venture, the Bai Group made money hand over fist, while his company kept losing money. When it went bankrupt, Song Ting-sheng finally realized he'd fallen into my trap.
All these years, he's been spreading rumors that your current Bai Group was built on his shoulders, that it's all ill-gotten gains.
How shameless. When you're shameless, you're unstoppable. He should take a good look at himself. Without me, Bai Zhou, he'd have been begging on the streets long ago.
President Bai, President Liu has been safely sent home. As for the news about today's engagement banquet, the PR department has suppressed it. For now, it's only circulating within the inner circle of key partners. Public opinion is still under control.
Xiao Wu's still too tired. He really is my dear, dear son. Besides leaving me a mess, what else can he do? Hello, Lawyer Zhang. This is Bai Zhou. Can you look into the case of my mother's car accident back then?
Bai Zhou, we agreed to quit smoking.
Tian, you know me. After all these years, I still have to clean up after the Song family in my old age. If I don't suppress this fire in my heart, I'm afraid it'll burn down the company.
That's still not okay. Don't mess with your health. For those two worthless men, you're going to ruin your stomach by drinking and ruin your lungs by smoking. Do you think it's worth it?
Tian, tell me, back then, if I hadn't married Song Ting-sheng, would I have so many troubles now? In this life, I've been completely ruined by the Song father and son.
The matter is over now. We survived the hardest times. When creditors blocked our door back then, we weren't afraid. What's there to be afraid of now? However, I do think you should make plans early. I saw Jinyu going crazy at the banquet today. That look is definitely related to Song Ting-sheng. That old crook must have taught him something behind the scenes. I just had my assistant look into the background of that anon. Guess where Bai Jinyu's true love is living now?
Could it be that dump of Song Ting-sheng's?
Not just that. Take a look at this. This Anon has been seeing Song Tingshan privately more often than we imagined. In public, he and Song Tingshan actually call each other father and daughter. She calls him Godfather over and over, so affectionately.
Godfather. It really didn't surprise me at all. I knew it. In this world, there are never coincidences without reason. Only carefully calculated traps.
Song Tingshan is trying to use Anon to reach into the Bai family and control Jinyu. Jinyu, this kid, is really disappointing.
What is he made of? I know it well in my heart. I was thinking, although he doesn't have much ability, at least he's obedient. As long as Xiao Wu is willing to be with him, with me watching, he would have a stable life in his later years. People, they eat according to their abilities. You can't force it. Tian, this time it got so ugly. I let you down. And even more so, Xiao Wu.
Bai Zhou, we've known each other for over 30 years. Back then, drinking at the table until we puked, when we were set up in business, we never said such distant words. Saying this now, I don't like hearing it. When you're wronged, these trivial details that don't matter, Xiao Wu has seen it all since childhood. He won't care about this situation, and I certainly won't dwell on it. You should make arrangements soon. That man Song Tingshan, for money, will stoop to any dirty trick. I always feel that their plan to kill two birds with one stone failed this time. Later, they'll definitely pull some other stunt.
He wants to pull a stunt? That depends on
whether he can handle my move. Chairman Bai's will has been re-notarized. Regarding the newspaper announcement you mentioned, the newspaper has already laid it out.
Go ahead and publish it. From today, he no longer bears the surname Bai. His name is Song Jinyu.
Aunt Bai, as you expected, the announcement came out, and it blew up on the trending list.
What about the comments section?
I arranged for bots to control the comments in advance, focus on emphasizing that Song Jinyu has never held a position in the group. On the contrary, the shareholders think you handled the family matter decisively. Not only did Bai's stock not fall, but this wave of publicity actually caused the stock to rise by 2 points. President Bai, Mr. Song Jinyu called. He insists on speaking with you alone.
Mom, do you have to be so ruthless? I'm your own son. To vent for Tang Tian's daughter, you're actually going to publish an announcement to disown me? SD.
Song Jinyu, watch how you address me.
Humph, I see my father was right. You're a cold-blooded monster. Back then, you joined forces with Tang Tian to harm my father, forcing him to leave with nothing. Now, for Tang Tian's daughter, you're going to abandon your own son? In your eyes, which is more important, money or family?
I really wonder if back then in the delivery room, I picked up the wrong baby. Otherwise, how could I have given birth to someone so stupid? Song Jinyu. I don't know what Song Tingshan has been telling you behind my back, what nonsense he's been feeding you, but considering you came out of my womb, I'll give you one last piece of advice. If you want to go back to the peaceful life you had, stay away from him. He can only teach you how to ruin yourself. He can't give you anything.
President Bai, I've checked. He's been with that Song guy in that rundown house in the suburbs, probably suffering. He's torn.
Cat got your tongue?
Fine, Mom. You win. You just want me to marry Lu Wu to secure the Bai family's interests, right? I agree. From now on, Anan and I will move out. I won't come back to Bai's to bother Lu Wu. The title of Madame Bai will always be hers. Is that enough?
Song Jinyu, when you had your physical recently, did you miss an exam? Your brain?
You
really think you're something? Everyone's darling? What do you think Lu Yi sees in you? If it weren't for your mother's surname Bai, a girl like Lu Yi, beautiful and talented, wouldn't give you a second glance. Since you're so proud to side with your father, then remember to change your name first. After that, go see a neurologist. Take a good look at the money I've spent on you all these years, the tuition to send you abroad. If donated to schools in the mountains, at least they'd make a sound. Investing in your useless brain, that money cries itself to sleep at night.
By Joe, you've gone too far.
It's fine. You can leave now.
President Bai, here's the document you requested. President Bai, the contract changes for the engagement party have been processed. I've also notified Miss Lu. She's relatively stable.
Stable is good. Thinking about it now, this incident happening at the engagement party is actually a blessing.
What do you mean?
If I had really let Xiaowu marry that idiot son of mine, the fortune I've built in my life would be squandered by him sooner or later. When that happens, I won't be able to rest in peace.
As for young Master Song, he's been following Song Tingsheng. I hear he's not having a good time.
Song Tingsheng and Song Jinyu, those two, one is greedy, the other is stupid, it's all out in the open. I have plenty of ways to deal with them. But who is this Anan exactly? A divorced woman who's been to prison. How could she have Bai Jinyu so infatuated? It's definitely not simple. Go and thoroughly investigate Anan. I want to see her entire life history.
Yes, President Bai.
The valuation of this project is higher than we expected.
President Bai, regarding Song Jinyu, the summary of his situation over the past half-month is in. He's following Song Tingsheng, crammed in the suburbs, in that small house less than 50 square meters. His living expenses have been cut off.
3 people are crammed together, Uncle Song. He must be carrying considerable gambling debts, right? I heard from people in the circle, creditors are blocking the entrance of that rundown building every day.
It's definitely tight. The Songs have only ever squandered in their lives. And Song Jinyu is useless with his hands. It seems the hard life this half-month hasn't taught him to reflect. Instead, it's given him crooked ideas.
President Bai, something's wrong. Mr. Song and Song Jinyu have brought 3 thuggish-looking men and are causing trouble at the main gate. They refuse to scan the venue's QR code and tried to force their way into the elevators. Our security team subdued them downstairs.
They're now being held in the security office. The 3 leading thugs are smashing things, shouting for you to go down.
Aunt Bai, is Jinyu crazy? This is a society ruled by law. He brought people to charge his own company.
Crazy? He's not crazy. He's just hit a wall outside and realized that his doting father can't help him, and now he sees how valuable the Bai group is. This is his true nature showing. I used to think that careful upbringing could change the genes in his bones. Now I see that no matter how good the education, it can't cover up the same stupidity as his father.
Aunt Bai, let me go with you. Those 3 men are thugs from the streets. I'm afraid they'll hurt you without mercy.
You stay here. That merger plan still has a few key clauses to revise. Handle that first.
But
don't worry. I have my personal bodyguard. On my turf, those losers can't do anything to me.
President Bai, if they make unreasonable demands later, do we go straight to legal proceedings or
call the police? No need to be lenient. That's the path they chose.
Bai Zhou, get out here. You heartless crazy woman. You dare touch me? Do you know who I am? I am the future heir of the Bai family.
President Bai, these 2 are causing such a scene. The security room can barely hold those thugs. They're all debt collectors brought by Song Tingsheng.
It's fine, open the door.
Who's the security guard?
President Bai, this Mr. Song looks at least 20 years older than you. Seems like a generation apart.
Good thing I divorced him. Every extra glance is tolerating his kind of genes.
Bai Zhou, you poisonous woman, you actually dare to come see me?
Didn't you bring all these people and force your way into my company to see me?
This is clearly the company I built with my own hands back then.
Oh? Song Tingsheng. Not to mention that every brick and tile was laid by me, Bai Zhou. Just regarding what you said earlier about becoming a ghost. Are you planning today to jump off the top floor of the Bai building?
You vicious woman. I'll fight you.
Why haven't you called the police yet?
President Bai, but young Master Song is here after all. I'm afraid calling the police will air our dirty laundry.
Bastard.
Enough talk. Fight.
Mom. Look at my dad, how far he's fallen. Seeing him like this, don't you feel any guilt at all? You're the one who made him like this, neither human nor ghost. How can you be so cold-blooded?
Marrying you was one of the two biggest mistakes of my life. I used to think you were just stupid. Now I see you're just as disgusting as your father. Jinyu, I'm really disappointed in you. I've raised you for 24 years, and yet I couldn't teach you an ounce of shame.
You're disappointed? I'm disappointed in my life, and in having a mother like you. All you know is money. You're not fit to be my mother.
His own son saying that? That's so heartless.
By Joe, you hear that? Even your son finds you disgusting. Give us the money now, or no one's leaving today. Go ahead, leave. What else can you do besides run away? Cold-blooded.
You've been with me all these years. You should know my temper by now.
Understood, President Bai. I'll take care of it right away.
Don't consider any relationships. Handle it to the fullest extent of the law. Detain if needed. Prosecute if needed. I never want to see those two again. In Bai City.
Let me go. What's wrong with me entering my son's company? What's wrong with me standing up for someone? By Joe, you venomous woman. You even have your own son arrested?
President Bai, the police handover is done. But they just asked, since it's your ex-husband and biological son, whether we should go for mediation.
No mediation needed. Go to the police station with them now. Oversee everything. I'm afraid they'll go easy, because of the family ties. And cut them some slack. I want the law to be followed, not a single day less.
Understood. I'll make sure the punishment is sufficient.
President Bai is too ruthless, sending her own son to jail.
Those two were asking for it. Leading people to storm the office building. Who could tolerate that?
All these years, every time I'm overwhelmed with work. And my heart feels suffocated. You're the only one who can have a hot meal with me.
We've been sisters for so many years. Who else would accompany you if not me?
Tiantian, tell me the truth. This kid, Jinyu. How is he nothing like me? That drive in my bones. He didn't inherit a bit of it. Today, Xiao Mo told me that Jinyu actually brought Song Tingsheng to make trouble at the company.
Before, I only thought he was useless, and a bit too playful. But this stunt now, this ungrateful, greedy attitude, it's exactly like that ingrate Song Tingsheng, exactly the same.
The root is rotten. No matter how you prune it, it won't grow straight.
Let's not talk about him. That Anon, how's your assistant's investigation going? That woman managed to corrupt Jinyu like this. She's definitely not simple.
Found out clearly. This Miss Anne is actually an old acquaintance of ours. This Miss Anne really is an old acquaintance of ours. Found it. And Anne's unborn child, the father is Li Heiyu of Jingwu Group.
Li Heiyu is the guy from a few years ago who stole your business by any means, got cleaned out by your counterattack, and almost jumped off a building. Put that down, no smoking right after dinner.
But I suspect. An AN was deliberately placed by Li Heiyu next to Jinyu.
You mean he's taking revenge? But didn't he disappear for a while?
He recently rode the wave and opened another logistics company, which just happens to have several big projects overlapping with Bai's. You know Li Heiyu, he's used to taking shortcuts. He can't beat me head on, so he starts scheming. I think this is probably his doing.
Right, Li Heiyu, didn't he already marry the heiress of Wang Group? The only daughter of the Wang family, she's known for being extremely strict. Would she tolerate Anne, the mistress who carried Li Heiyu's child?
Of course not. So she had to package this hot potato as true love and give it to Song Qinyuan. It solves her family trouble and plants a bomb next to me.
The trick of killing with a borrowed knife, using her own flesh and blood as a bargaining chip, I really don't know what to say.
Meet the challenge head on and take things as they come. Li Heiyu was my defeated opponent back then. Now, am I supposed to be afraid of him and his ragtag bunch?
Yes. Who doesn't know that you, Chairman Bai, are a heroine among women? A woman who is no less than a man? Since Chairman Bai is so generous and confident, then maybe you should skip this greasy drumstick and save your appetite for the opponent.
Tiantian, what kind of talk is that? This time, not only will I eat one, I'll eat two.
All right, eat. As long as you smoke less, I'll not only let you eat too. Later, I'll personally add more drumsticks for you.
Miss Bai, big trouble. Quick, look at the trending topics. That Ann posted a video, now public opinion is about to explode.
A janitor with a criminal record, what trouble can she cause? What's his angle now?
Behind Ann, there's definitely a professional team pulling the strings. Stuck at 2 a.m., taking advantage of the PR department being off duty, suddenly strikes. Now those clueless netizens are all blasting you for being cold and heartless.
Madam Bai, I'm begging you, please have some pity on Jinyu and Uncle Song. I know you've always looked down on me for being poor, but I can leave. I can disappear. But Jinyu is innocent. He loves and respects you so much as his mother. How can you bear to personally send him to prison? Even a tiger won't eat its own cub. Can you really sleep well doing this?
President Bai, I checked. The original views on this video were actually abysmal, but the curve for shares and likes is very suspicious. Clearly someone bought a bot service.
This is blatant emotional blackmail. He wants to use public opinion to force you to drop the case and release him, and also to ruin the reputation of the Bai group completely.
Take it easy. Let him cry. The louder he cries, the better.
Aunt Bai. Aunt Bai.
You young people, you always like to make things so fancy. Back in our day, we settled conflicts with real weapons. If I had known this trick, when I divorced Song Qingshe back then, I would have cried online too, and avoided all that trouble, having to fight it out at the negotiating table.
Aunt Bai, you really? You don't know how badly those people are talking about you online. Annan's behind it. Those bots are already making up stories. They say you and my mum are true loves, that you two are lovers, that the marriage back then was just a cover-up so you found an honest guy like Song Tingsheng to marry as a beard.
These netizens' imaginations are way too wild. They even made up a beard marriage.
This kind of scandalous drama grabs the most attention. Now everyone believes it. Explaining this is really troublesome. We can't exactly prove our sexual orientation.
Trouble Xiaowu, when faced with absolute evidence, rumors are just a joke. Back then, since I dared to make him leave with nothing, I was prepared for him to bite back one day. I know exactly what kind of person Song Tingsheng is, so I kept an ace up my sleeve. I know exactly what kind of person Song Tingsheng is. All those dirty things he did are clearly recorded in this bag. Take it to the tech department. Find the most reliable person to extract it. Who knew this crappy thing had been locked in the safe for 20 years? I thought I'd never need it again. Who knew it would see the light of day?
Auntie, you're the best. When I saw those online smears just now, I was so anxious I broke out in a cold sweat.
Song Tingsheng wants to use public opinion, on my Bai group, to tear off a piece. Doesn't he even think about whether he's good enough? He thinks I'm old, can't hold a knife anymore, that anyone can come and step on me.
Aunt Bai, you're my forever idol. With this, all those trolls and paid posters will have to shut up. I'm going to supervise the post-production right now. I promise that in half an hour, I'll make them understand what it means to reap what you sow.
It's time to make a complete break with these people. In the past few years, I've gotten older, and my methods have indeed become much gentler, so much so that now even a nobody like N dares to ride on my head. Since you want to play, I'll play with you till the end.
This is a formal statement. The false information circulating online about our company has seriously damaged our legal rights. The false information has damaged our legal rights. The company reserves the right to pursue legal action against those involved.
Bai Zhou, we were husband and wife after all. Hand the company over to me, resign from the board, and I'll guarantee you a comfortable life for the rest of your days.
The one not loved is the third wheel. Bai, since Tingsheng doesn't love you anymore, please step out of our love, and let us be together.
As the main character in that engagement party, I think I'm the most qualified to have a conversation with Miss Ann. Jinyu and I grew up together. Our engagement was witnessed by both families, and he personally proposed on one knee. I don't know what that so-called priceless love looks like to Miss Ann, but I know people should have decency and shame. My good upbringing prevents me from doing the kinds of things you do, twisting right and wrong. And I would never use public opinion to hurt my elders.
I'll let you have that great love with Jin Yu. But please, don't morally blackmail others or accept such twisted values. This matter ends here. I'm sorry for taking up public resources, very sorry.
Aunt Bai, the effect was amazing. As soon as the statement went out, those trolls went silent instantly. Our stock didn't just stabilize, it rebounded by 3 points.
President Bai, you've gone viral. The netizens have coined a term for you. They want to borrow President Bai's mouth.
Who gets it? President Bai's one sentence cracked me up. Why would you need to keep a dog when you have a beast at home? One beast is enough. Who would have thought, 20 years ago, that some trivial old stuff actually saved Bai Group? Well, I suppose I should thank An. Not only did she not hurt Bai Group, instead, I got a ton of free publicity. Such huge publicity.
Aunt Bai, look. Public opinion has completely reversed. Now the whole internet is digging up Song Tingsheng's old dirty laundry.
He got what he asked for. Since he loves to act so much, I'll let him act all he wants. So, you think this is enough? You think this is the end?
Aunt Bai, isn't this enough? Their reputation is already ruined. They won't make any waves in the short term.
Xiao Wu, you reacted quickly this time. But you still weren't ruthless enough. You have to remember, business is like a battlefield. In this circle, even a bit of mercy on your part is giving your opponent a knife to strike back at you.
Aunt Bai, you mean? There's more to this, isn't there?
Just taking down these few who are hopping around, this vanguard of troublemakers, what good does it do? Take a closer look. A cleaner like An, at that level, with her own brain alone, how could she post the video at the exact right time? And precisely by such high-level paid trolls? The person behind An is the real target this time. If we don't completely crush her, this kind of disgusting thing will just go on and on. Last night, I had my assistant dig up all of An's background from the past few years and thoroughly uncovered it. Take a look at him. He was just released from prison last year. Within a few days of being released, he pulled strings and snuck into Bai Corporation as a cleaner. Too bad he's a hopeless case. Because he was lazy and dishonest at work, he was publicly fired by the head of the cleaning crew. The best part is here, he walked out of the company gates with his bag. On the day he was fired, he happened to bump into Song Jinyu, who came to pick someone up. Those two under our very noses got together.
While working as a cleaner at Bai Corporation, she was already eyeing the young master. Such a calculated scheme, and Jinyu couldn't see it at all.
You're giving him too much credit. Before this, as soon as they debuted, they were dead set on following Li Heiyu. But Li Heiyu, for the sake of a political marriage, turned around and married the Wang family's daughter. Guess what?
This woman is a hopeless romantic, isn't she? She got sold and she's still counting the money for them. She really should go to the back mountain and dig wild vegetables for the rest of her life, instead of coming out here to mess with people.
Calling him love-struck is an understatement. He's just brainless.
This kind of twisted relationship is truly nauseating.
If that's the case, then Song Jinyu is the real brainless one. He left such a great fiancé like you to pick up the trash that Li Heiyu threw in the dumpster, and treats it like a rare treasure.
President Bai, we've verified it. An went to prison for stealing trade secrets, and the whistleblower. The evidence chain back then, even the key testimony that nailed him in prison, was all handled personally by Li Heiyu.
Li Heiyu personally sent him to prison, ruined his reputation, made him serve years in prison. Now he's out, and he's actually helping his enemy, against us.
Xiao Wu, look, even a woman like An can play Song Jinyu for a fool. He's led around by the nose. I, Bai Zhou, in all my years in business, have never been so disgraced by such a piece of trash. If I'd known, when he was born, I'd have been better off raising a piece of char siu. At least char siu is edible. He only brings me trouble.
Aunt Bai, don't worry about him. Genetics are unpredictable. But this information comes at the right time. Li Heiyu, the logistics company he just started, is competing with us for the core project in the Southern District. He probably thinks that by holding An as his pawn, he can secure victory.
What do you want to do?
Serves him right. He handed this dirt personally to me. Since he wants to play dirty, I'll let him know what it means to lose everything. Aunt Bai, this matter, you can rest assured and leave it to me. I promise to make him pay back with interest.
Listen to that tone, so confident. Want to sign a pledge for me?
Aunt Bai, dealing with his kind, is just a piece of cake. Why would I need to sign a pledge? Just wait and watch the show.
It's really great, this youthful energy. Much better than that char siu. By Zhou, what did I do in my life to deserve giving birth to such a thing that only holds me back?
Aunt Bai, don't get angry. You see, on the Li Heiyu front, I've already taken care of it. He likes to play the media war, doesn't he? Last night I had someone dig up the dirty laundry between him and Anan, and how he used Anan to trick Song Jingyu, all posted online. Now that he's stuck in a PR crisis and overwhelmed, I just completed a 20% share buyout of his company.
President Bai, that's not all. Li Heiyu's originally negotiated several major southern clients have all been taken over by President Liu. Now, Li Heiyu is basically a shell company.
Well done.
Speaking of having children, it really is a skill. You have no control over it.
Isn't that the truth? Look at President Liu, young but already in charge. Those counterattacks were brilliantly executed. We old-timers are all impressed. And then look at us, the whole city is saying that Li Heiyu and Anan are the real couple. The eldest son is at best a fall guy.
He's not even out of jail yet, and he ends up with that eldest son. I get a headache just thinking about it.
President Bai.
Speaking of having children, it really is a skill. Some people achieve career success at a young age, while others just cause headaches.
President Bai, Miss Wang is here. I've long heard of President Bai's name in business, where you're known for being decisive. I have admired you for a long time. My parents often talk about you at home, saying that you are the true business model of Jiangcheng. Plus, Xiao Wo and I have been close friends for years. Privately, I'm bold enough to, like him, call you Aunt Bai. Would that be okay with you?
Ha ha ha, you sure know how to talk. Speaking of which, when you were born, I personally brought a gift box to your 1-month celebration. And now, in the blink of an eye, you're already married. Look at you, at the prime of your life, while I'm half buried in old age.
Aunt Bai, you're joking. If you say you're old, then we youngsters wouldn't dare show our faces. In my opinion, if we went shopping right now, outsiders would definitely think that we're sisters with outstanding elegance. Aunt Bai, let's skip the pleasantries. I won't beat around the bush. To be honest, I came here today. I'm here about Li Heiyu. Bai Yi and Li Heiyu, behind my back, pulled those underhanded little tricks. They even tried to use Anan to shake the foundation of the Bai family. I've heard all about it. He was brazen and clueless to offend you. Today I came in person just to apologize to you on his behalf. Please, have mercy and finally let him off.
John Yan, normally, since you're asking in person, I have to show you respect, whether I like it or not. But we've both been in business through thick and thin. You should know better than I do that there's no room for favors here. Everyone earns their keep by their own abilities. Li Heiyu, since he dared to take what's mine, he'd better be prepared to have his hand chopped off. Winning and losing are fated. These rules can't be broken.
Bai Yi, you're right. So, I didn't plan to come empty-handed to beg for mercy, and I won't let the Bai family lose out. Under Li Heiyu's name, that newly established logistics company, although you've been cracking down on it hard now, its foundation is still there. As long as Bai Yi is willing to back off, I'll give you half, no strings attached, and that company will be your turf. Bai Yi, what do you think? Is this apology enough?
You want to hand over your own husband's lifeline to me, Zhang Yan? That's a ruthless move. But what about Li Heiyu? How are you going to explain to him?
As for Li Heiyu, Bai Yi, rest assured, he climbed up from being a poor kid all thanks to my Wang family pouring money and resources. If he dares to complain, I can make him rise, and I can make him fall even harder.
Zhang Yan, Bai Yi, have been through it. So I'll say this, a smart and tough girl like you can find anyone you want. Why must it be Li Heiyu?
Bai Yi. The Wang family's bread isn't so easy to swallow. Li Heiyu once knelt before my father begging for a chance. What he looked like you never saw. Now that he's grown strong, he takes what he wants and discards what he doesn't. There's no such rule in this world. I don't mind if you laugh, Bai Yi. His affair with that Anon, now everyone knows about it, in our circle, who isn't stabbing me in the back. If at this moment I let him just walk away to pursue his so-called true love, then I, Wang Jianyan, wouldn't I have lived my life too pathetically?
I see.
For personal reasons, I hereby resign as president of Jingwu Group and all positions on the board of directors.
See? That Lee Hei-yu from Jingwu Group resigned to take the blame.
Hey, they say it's taking the blame, but actually, he was kicked out by the eldest miss of the Wang family, stripped of everything. Now, Wang Zhanyan calls all the shots in the company.
Aunt Bai, over the past half-month, I've been keeping an eye on the cooperation with Wang Zhanyan's side. The formal handover is complete, but from his secretary, I heard a pretty juicy piece of gossip.
It's about Anan.
This time, An got what he asked for. He didn't send An to prison. Instead, he sent him directly back to the factory where he started his career. You guess what that talented genius Lee Hei-yu was his reaction?
His reputation is ruined. Now, he's counting on his wife to cool down. I'm afraid he's too busy saving his own skin.
That's not all. I heard that on the day An left, outside the old Wang family estate, he insisted on seeing Lee Hei-yu one last time. And what happened? He even, in front of all the Wang family elders, pointed outside the door and yelled, calling An a shameless piece of trash, saying that An deliberately seduced him for money.
What about Anan? Being called that to his face, didn't he say anything to defend himself?
No. He just sat on the ground and cried. I also heard that she still thinks Lee Hei-yu had no choice, that the man truly loves her, but is forced to bow to reality because of the Wang family.
The world is big and full of strange things. In my opinion, Anan should be stuck together with Song Jingyu. Two idiots with mush for brains, dragging each other down. That would be doing everyone a favor. Save them from bothering normal people.
Aunt Bai, Jingyu was released from prison these past 2 days. What do you plan to do with him?
President Bai, Song Jinyu's life right now is really miserable. The last decent house under his and Song Tingsheng's names was just seized by the court 2 days ago to pay off gambling debts. The father and son are now crammed into a room in the residential area near South Bridge Cave in Cheese City, not eating regular meals, living a very hard life.
Let him stay with Song Tingsheng and live well. Since he chose his own path, then let's wish him good luck. Tiantian, take a look and tell me if I look old. Lately, with that rebellious brat Song Jingyu causing trouble, I always feel like I've grown a few more wrinkles.
No way, Chairman Bai, your skin is so good. Someone might think we're here for summer break, like college girls. With Lu Wu handling the company, you can rest easy. Just reward that motherly heart of yours that's been so worn out.
Sister, these 2 drinks are for you. I think your vibe really matches this sea.
Sister, you're a sweet talker. But, my son is almost as old as you. Ha ha ha.
What's wrong? Who's calling?
This number, besides a few old contacts, hardly anyone knows it. If I'm not mistaken, it's Song Jinyu, that brat, calling from a different number. What is it? I don't have time for your silent game. Say something or I'm hanging up.
Chairman Bai, enjoying your vacation these days?
Who is that? On a vacation like this, why'd you hang up so quickly?
No idea who that was, just being sarcastic and then hung up.
Chairman Bai, don't you want to know how I got your private number?
If you went through all that trouble to call just to brag about your hacking skills, then I suggest you go apply directly to Bai Corp's cybersecurity department. Get to the point, stop playing games with me.
Seems like Chairman Bai has a short memory. It's been a while since you last heard from your only son, hasn't it?
Don't tell me my son is in your hands right now, and you're asking for a ransom. That plot is too cliché. Your script is outdated.
Tough talk. Then I'll tell you straight, Song Ziyun is in my hands right now, trembling at my feet.
Oh, really?
If you know what's good for you, bring 100 million in cash to get him back. Remember, 100 million, not a penny less, or he'll be sorry.
Sorry? How sorry are we talking? Will you cut off a finger and mail it over, or just throw him into international waters to feed the fish? Buddy, if you're gonna kidnap someone, do your homework. The whole city knows I just cut ties with Song Jinyu. And you dare ask for 100 million? Right now, to me, he's not even worth 10,000.
Bai Zhou, aren't you afraid I'll kill him?
Go ahead.
Jojo. Jinyu has been a jerk lately, and out of line, but he's still your own flesh and blood. What if it really is a kidnapping, and the guy gets desperate and does something terrible? Where will you go to regret it?
I may have publicly announced the end of our mother-son relationship. But when has Bai Zhou ever not had a backup plan? Do you really think that I would let him fend for himself completely?
Are you saying? You've had people watching him all along? Then why were you just now on the phone telling them to just kill him? Aren't you afraid something might go wrong, that they'll really do something drastic?
It's all a setup. With that empty head of his, besides these despicable, low-class, underhanded tricks, what earth-shattering plan could he come up with? What a disappointment. He gets worse instead of better. After those few days in detention, he didn't learn to be humble. Instead, he learned to team up with those shady people outside and pull off this rotten kidnapping stunt to scam his own mother's life-saving money.
Are you saying this kidnapping is fake? That he did it to get money from you as a sympathy stunt?
What nerve. The day Song Jinyu got out of detention, he didn't even come home and took my globally limited edition custom luxury watch and sold it. With the money from selling the watch, he turned around and eagerly went to pick her up. I've really had no interest lately, nor the free time, to watch those two putting on their daily drama of, I love you, I don't love you, it's disgusting.
So that's why you came here for peace and quiet, wanting him to learn the hard way.
That's why I gave my men orders in advance. If he gets beaten to death on the spot, don't send me a single word, so as not to spoil my vacation mood. It's only been a few days since I ignored them, but they sure are capable, delusional, coming up with this stunt to disgust me.
Zhou, actually, deep down, you still care about him, otherwise you wouldn't have people watching him.
Care about him? To be honest, right now, I'd rather he really get killed. So he doesn't use the title of my son to embarrass me everywhere, disgracing our ancestors altogether.
Boss Bai, something happened. We failed to keep watch. Mr. Song seems to have been really kidnapped.
Speak clearly.
This morning, Mr. Song and Anan went together to the abandoned factory on the outskirts. According to plan, they disguised themselves as kidnappers to make a ransom call to you. Our people were stationed outside the factory, but in the afternoon, they disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
At the scene, we found 2 sets of tire marks from sudden braking, very deep impressions, looks like they were taken by force. There are also signs of struggle at the back door. Mr. Song and that woman are no longer inside.
Really kidnapped?
Check those 2 tire tracks. Find out the vehicles that appeared near the factory today, see where they came from and under whose name.
Yes, I'll take people to check the surveillance immediately.
Zhou, what do we do now?
I'd like to see who has the nerve. I want to see who's got the guts to cut me off.
Chairman Bai, on Song Jinyu's end, we've lost contact for 3 days straight. No activity at all. And that Anan has also disappeared without a trace. Our informants everywhere haven't spotted him.
What about Song Tingshan? His son is missing, what's he doing as the father?
Song Tingsheng, on the other hand, hasn't changed. Even at a time like this, he's still hanging out in the suburbs, at that underground casino. He's been gambling for 2 nights straight, living it up in a drunken stupor.
Keep someone on him. Focus on who he's been meeting with recently. Report everything, no matter how small.
Got it, I'll set it up right away.
To be able to, without me making a sound, right under the noses of my informants, to take someone away unnoticed. That idiot Song Jinyu definitely doesn't have the skill. Xiao Wu, drop whatever you're doing. Check right now for me where Li Heiyu is. And what he's been up to lately.
Auntie, are you suspecting that Li Heiyu did this?
Humph. Over the years, I've made quite a few enemies in business. Indeed, not a few. But to act so recklessly, even stooping to such low-down tactics, that's only Li Heiyu. Even though he was kicked off the board, but he still has by his side several friends with criminal records. This kind of violent kidnapping tactic is unmistakably his handiwork.
Got it, Auntie Bai. I'll have someone look into it right now. His travel records and vehicles under his name. Report back as soon as we find something. Auntie, you called the police yesterday, and it's been 24 hours now. Still no word from the kidnappers.
This is psychological warfare. Kidnapping is a major crime. They know we care, so they want to wear down the family's patience.
It's already the 4th day. If they really...
Wait. No news is the best progress. It means they're still waiting for me to break.
I'll try to stall them.
Chairman Bai, long time no see. I know you're a smart person. In Jianchang, you hold all the power. But my buddies and I are the most fearless people in the world. After all, the one with nothing to lose fears no one.
Since you know I'm clever, then stop the bullshit.
Let's cut to the chase. 100 million in cash. For your son to return safe and sound. Chairman Bai, this deal isn't a loss for the Bai Group, is it?
100 million? You have to at least let me confirm that my worthless son is actually with you. What if I pay up and get back a corpse?
Mom, how are you? Mom, save me. It hurt so much.
Hey, Chairman, now you know what to do, right?
Save me. Don't bully Anan.
AI these days, voice synthesis software is everywhere. Just grab some old audio track, and you can fool people. 100 million is not a small sum. I can't easily believe such cheap tricks.
Mom, it's me. It's really me. I think my leg is broken. Mom, quickly give the money. Give it to them now. They'll beat me to death. Mom, save me.
Such a loser.
If Zhou actually gets beaten badly.
Did you hear that clearly? Mr. Bai, if you're smart, don't play games with me, and don't even think about contacting our people. As long as the money is in place, I'll take good care of your precious son, and let him go back in one piece. If you insist on making trouble for us, deliberately stalling, then you'll never see him again. Do you keep the 100 million as inheritance, or trade it for your son's life? Think it over yourself.
Stop.
Did you find it? That phone call was long enough.
Got it. Data is being transmitted. Mr. Bai, rest assured. Though they're cunning, this account has a big loophole, very easy to lock down. The tech department is already working to lock down the specific coordinates of the base station. We'll soon be able to locate their physical address.
I'd like to see which bold old acquaintance dares to ask me for 100 million.
Aunt Bai, I've had people watching Li Heiyu privately, for days. He's been suspiciously well-behaved lately. Stays home every day washing Wang Zhanyan's hands, making soup. That gentle and considerate demeanor shows no flaw at all.
After all, he's a live-in son-in-law in the Wang family, has the patience, specializing in this flexibility. He's perfected that skill.
Aunt Bai, since he's under the Wang family's nose every day, could it be that this matter really wasn't him?
No, my suspicions are never wrong. The more unresponsive he acts, the deeper he's hiding. We haven't yet caught that piece of evidence that can pierce his disguise. Anan, Li Heiyu, Song Tingsheng, and these people, there must be some dirty secret we haven't seen yet. Everyone in the world has a brain, except Song Jinyu. I think that loser's thyroid, dug out, probably weighs more than his brain.
What do we do next? Li Heiyu's side is like an iron bucket, no way to get in.
Then start with the weakest link. That gambler Song Tingji hasn't been short on money lately. Find some people to make the debt collectors who are after him push harder.
That Song guy owes us money. How long does he plan to dodge?
Our patience is limited.
If we don't see the money by tomorrow, I'll break one of your legs first.
No, brothers, give me 2 more days.
No money, huh? Then we'll take you to the river to feed the fish. Come on, come on.
Can't sit still already?
Are you crazy? Didn't I say lay low recently? Don't come looking for me.
I don't care about that. I'm out of money. If I can't get money to those creditors, I'll die on the street today.
I don't have money either. Yi Yi rejected me without even blinking. Wang Zhanyan is watching me like a hawk. He checks my bank statements. Where am I supposed to get money for you? You're crying poor to me.
Li Heiyu, my son, right now, is still tied up in that shabby factory by you. You hold my son's life in your hands. And you tell me you don't have money? Let's be straight with each other. My daughter-in-law, Anan, is carrying your seed. My son, Song Jingyun, has been wearing this cuckold's hat for so long, supporting your woman and bastard every day. Isn't it fair for you to give me some money?
Stop messing around. I'll find a way tomorrow. I'll secretly transfer some money to you. Take the money and get lost.
That's more like it. Carrying your seed.
Aunt Bai, is that something a human would say? Jinyu is his own son. He actually uses his son's cuckoldry to extort money.
Rascal versus rascal. Song Tingshan really is one step ahead. Because he has even lower scruples than Li Heiyi.
Song Tinghao, I'll kill you. It's all your damn fault, you idiot. You screw up. If you hadn't run your mouth, how would I end up here?
Report, comrade. Help. He's going to kill me to silence me. Hurry. Lock him up. Lock him up until he dies.
Shut up and behave.
Aunt Bai, those two were just tearing each other apart. They were having a great time biting each other. Li Heiyu, to get a lighter sentence, called Song Tingsheng wrong, spilled everything about the kidnapping.
Song Tingsheng, such a coward, before his interrogation chair even got warm, probably confessed everything he should and shouldn't have.
Miss Bai, Song Tingsheng did confess quickly. He even told us the specific transfer plans.
What about Song Jinyu? Where is the address?
Unfortunately, he was only responsible for showing up and asking for money. The specific hiding location, Li Heiyu was wary of him, never let him know.
Song Tingsheng, I remember you. You always boasted about being a loving father. Now your own son's fate is unknown, and you're confessing pretty happily here. Aren't you worried at all? Song Jinyu might die at the hands of those desperados.
Worried? Me? Does worrying help? Bai Zhou, if anyone's to blame, it's you.
Blame me?
It's because you refuse to pay up. Your Bai family is so rich. Just a bit from between your fingers would be enough for us to live on for a lifetime. What's wrong with giving me some to spend? Jinyu is your own son. You're showing filial piety to me? What's wrong with that? And you actually want to sue me? If you hadn't pushed me, would I have resorted to this?
Since you love money so much, the amount involved is 100 million, Song Tingsheng. Your remaining years in a correctional facility, meals, and full stomachs are guaranteed. You'll never have to worry about money again.
No, you can't do this. Bai Zhou, I'm Jinyu's father. You can't treat me like this.
Sit down and behave.
Bai Zhou, let him in. I want to ask him face to face. If he hadn't left me no way out back then, if he hadn't been targeting me at every turn, would Li Heiyu be where I am today? I've stooped to kidnapping, all because of that bastard. Thanks to him.
Behave yourself.
Surrender? Haha.
If you tell us the location now, it counts as surrender.
Haha, I want him to know what it costs to cross Li Heiyu. Even if I go to jail, I'll make sure his precious only son dies with me. Bai Zhou, let him in. I'll ask him face to face. If he hadn't left me no way out back then, if he hadn't been targeting me at every turn, would Li Heiyu be where I am today? I've stooped to kidnapping, all because of that scumbag.
If you tell us the location now, it counts as surrender.
Surrender? Haha. I just want to teach him a lesson. I want him to know what it costs to cross Li Heiyu. Even if I go to jail, I'll make sure his precious only son dies with me.
President Bai. He's like this, probably beyond saving. There's no hope he'll turn back from his ways. Tell us the location.
Expecting a madman to turn back now, that's truly insane. No need to waste time on him. However, I trust the professional ability of the public security.
Found it. Half an hour before the kidnapping, Li Heiyu frequently contacted a private number from Chengjiao. The last cell tower signal was located northwest of Chengjiao.
Right here. An abandoned textile factory in Qingjiao. Surveillance nearby shows yesterday afternoon, a black van with fake plates went in and never came out.
Bai Yi located it. Song Jinyu and An must be there.
Got it.
Miss Bai, the scene is unclear. The kidnappers may be armed. You'll be safest waiting for news at the temporary command center.
I have to be there for this.
Bai Yi, you go. If there's a conflict,
Don't worry, I'm not that fragile. I just want to see with my own eyes what kind of idiot I, Bai Zhou, gave birth to. To end up like this.
Freeze. Everyone on the ground, hands on your heads. Freeze. Police. Don't move.
Song Jinyu. How did you end up like this?
Bai Yi, Jinyu isn't responding. Jinyu, wake up.
Auntie. Bai Yi. I really didn't mean to. Jinyu kept fussing. I was afraid he'd be scared. So I gave him some sleeping pills. I just wanted him to sleep.
Sleeping pills. What happened to his face?
That was to help him sleep.
You hit him.
I already gave him pills. He wasn't in any pain. Jinyu really didn't suffer. He was just asleep.
And Anne, your talent for lying through your teeth is wasted if you're not a screenwriter. If I don't make sure you rot in prison, my name isn't Bai.
Bai Yi, calm down. The police are watching.
Humph. Ever since that woman showed up, I've used up all my good temper.
Mr. Bai, the test results are out. The sleeping pills the eldest son took the dosage was really too high. Although the stomach pumping saved his life in time, the drugs caused irreversible damage to his central nervous system. His IQ and memory will likely be much worse than before.
Oh dear, won't he have trouble even in daily life?
With his original brain, He was already a low IQ area. Losing a bit more isn't worth regretting. Anyway, he can't get much worse.
Mom, where's Annan? Is he okay?
Don't worry, he won't die for now. Oh, and the doctor found out she's pregnant.
Really, Mom? That's mine.
Think again. The child is Lee Hae-yu's. When you're better, the first thing after discharge, remember to dye your hair. Dye it the brightest green. It'll suit you now.
Mom, help me. I have no money. I have nothing left.
We're mother and son, this medical bill I'll cover for now. But after you're discharged and able to work, remember to work and pay me back every cent. There's also good news. That loving father of yours, and your naive true love, and your true love's secret lover, are all neatly locked up now. Given the amount and nature of the case, they probably won't get out in this lifetime. You used to brag about being filial, right? Work hard. Next year, you could at least earn enough for your dad to buy a pair of cotton pants inside. Song Jinyu, drop those illusions. I won't let you die. After all, that would tarnish my reputation. But from now on, whether you pick trash on the streets or clean public toilets, I won't give you a single cent. Not a single cent. Of the buy group's money. You'll never touch that money in your life. Same as before. Good luck.
Jinyu, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. I was just forced by Lee Hae-yu. I had no choice.
I don't blame you. I just want to hear you tell me directly. Is this child really mine?
Jinyu, close your eyes. Can you feel it? He's breathing. He's pulsating in your palm. This is our child. Whose genes does he carry? Does it really matter? As long as we love each other, he's your child.
No, it doesn't matter. Genes don't matter. What did you tell me back then? You said you'd love me forever. You said I was your only support in this world. But now, you're even questioning whether the child is mine. You're making a big deal out of it. This is your so-called love.
You've changed. Before, you wouldn't have cared about such worldly things. Why are you getting so caught up in a little bit of genes?
Bai Yi, Jinyu has already met with an An. Our men said when he left, his face was frighteningly awful. He didn't say a word.
He finally asked about the child.
From what An said, it's just mind-blowing. Saying genes don't matter, as long as there's love. Jinyu is finally fully awake now. When I saw him leave, his spirit was completely gone.
Woke up too late. The price was too high. He didn't come to you.
Bai Yi, how did you know? I hadn't even spoken yet.
That guy is so simple-minded. After hitting a dead end with an N, in this Jiangqing, the only lifeline he can think of besides me is you, his childhood sweetheart. How could I not guess that?
Just now, he was at the front desk downstairs making a scene to see me. He was crying and sniveling, saying he knows he was wrong.
Don't go soft on him. If you give him a hand, he'll climb up your neck and suck you dry.
Bai Yi, don't worry. I was taught by you personally. I understand when to cut ties.
That being said, but Jinyu now is like this, idle all day, only scheming everywhere. Since both the Bai and Song families have no place for him, I've got a lot of projects on hand. I've already contacted them and introduced Song Jinyu to him.
Introduced him to a project runner. Bai Yi. Are you planning to let Jinyu start from the bottom, gradually gain experience?
Experience? Not really. I got him a job carrying bricks at a construction site.
Carrying bricks?
That's right. $6 a load. Clear price. More than that, I'm afraid with his IQ, he can't count properly. Can't handle it.
I'm talking to you. Are you blind?
I hope the cleansing of labor can turn Song Jinyu into a normal person soon. It's my last lesson as his mother. As for the inheritance I leave after my death, he won't get a single cent.